faulting you for trying to make some money.
Huh?
I'm not faulting you for trying to make some money.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, the ride's still ongoing. I'm still getting 15 cents a minute.
Is that what you make? 15 cents a minute?
Yeah, it's that big money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it big money? Okay.
It's all right. I mean, I work at the courthouse 9 to 5.
I appreciate you saying that, sir.
All right, you have to give it now. But we'd just like to know, so we can, gentlemen, would that be okay?
My name's Mike, sir. You can address me as Mike.
Okay, that's fine, Mike. That's a great beginning.
Right.
And the reason why...
What's your name badge number? 307?
Yep, Sawyer.
Sawyer.
Yes, sir. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to go to the front counter. We'll answer any questions you might have. We're good.
Okay, thank you.
Her legal responsibility is to protect the children at the school, and she is leaving the school property now.
So let's go.
The First Amendment is directly violated when a police officer threatens to arrest a citizen for continuing to film while they are on duty. As long as the filming does not interfere with the officer's performance of their duties, it is legal, and the police are not authorized to arrest a citizen for doing so. The Fourth Amendment, which protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures, must be considered when deciding whether to search a driver's car on the grounds that a drug-sniffing dog detected a suspicious odor connected to drugs. While a dog's alert may give police a legal basis, it is important to determine whether the search goes beyond acceptable bounds and whether the alert is accurate.
Funny how he's real interested in his car, huh?
Why is that funny? I don't understand why he's being a jerk to me.
I don't. Listen, I was
I don't-
focused on him.
Unless there is unmistakable proof of unlawful activity, the police should accept the driver's reasonable explanation when they discover another person's driver's license in the vehicle. It belonged to a client who had left it behind after working at the courthouse. If the police discover medication in the car and it is not illegal and there is proof that it is, they have no right to use this as justification to harass the driver further or carry out more searches, which would still violate the Fourth Amendment as I previously stated. Simply finding a driver's license is not a reasonable basis to claim that the driver has committed any wrongdoing.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I just film for my own protection. Just
I got no problem with that. My stuff's on people. So.
yeah. I know you guys' stuff's on. It just he told me he would take me to jail if I didn't stop filming.
I didn't hear him say that, so.
Have it on camera.
I was focused on
But yeah,
him,
I
so.
understand.
You know, unfortunately, being an Uber driver, you don't know who you're picking up. You know what I mean?
I realize that, but yeah. People tell me to drive to an address, I drive to that address. Tell me to drive home, you know.
I understand that. I'm not faulting you for trying to make some money.
Huh?
I'm not faulting you for trying to make some money.
The ride's still ongoing. I'm still getting 15 cents a minute.
Okay. Is that what you make? 15 cents a minute?
Yeah.
Is it big money? Okay.
It's all right. I work at the courthouse 9 to 5, and it's like an extra $700-800 a week.
Really?
Yeah, no, it really is. Yeah, it's not terrible money, or else I wouldn't be doing it. I'm trying to pay off law school loans.
I got you. So you're going to take everything, okay?
Yeah. It's a cute dog.
You don't want to be on the wrong end of that, dog.
What's his indicator if he smells something?
I don't know what he does.
Okay. Why is that funny? I don't understand why he's being a jerk to me.
I don't. Listen, I was
I don't-
focused on him.
I get
over here and help him, okay?
I've not said anything to him. He's being like really a dick to me for no reason. Shocker, all of a sudden there's probable cause to search my car with nothing in it. Literally going through all my shit. But what's the dog indicator when he smells something? Just that kind of barking whine thing? Like, what do you mean? Aren't you the canine officer? Yeah, and when he smells something, I mean, is it like the whining bark, or he jumps up, special tail wag? I'm just, something keyed y'all off so that all of a sudden y'all can search my car. I'm just asking you what it was. Huh? They said you could explain it to me because you're the canine officer.
Yes, cooperation goes both ways, right?
Hey, I'm trying to cooperate.
Well, you know what?
I've completely cooperated.
In 74% of cases where drug-sniffing dogs indicated the detection of narcotics, no illegal substances were found, according to a 2011 study conducted in California. A number of factors, including the dog's cognitive abilities, the environment, and even the influence of their handlers, can affect the accuracy of the results because of the relatively high error rate. The situation described is a blatant violation of individual freedom because there is no legal basis for requiring a citizen to produce identification. This can be viewed as an abuse of power that violates the Fourth Amendment's protection against unreasonable searches and seizures. Courts have frequently re-examined the legality of using a dog's alert alone as the basis for searching a citizen's property, particularly in cases involving the Fourth Amendment.
With everything that's been asked.
Did Sergeant explain to you why the
No.
indication on the vehicle?
No, I asked both of them and they won't tell me. He said he would tell me and he said he would tell me.
Okay, the dog indicated on the vehicle on both sides. And what that could mean is very simple. You're an Uber driver, and you may have had somebody in your vehicle recently that had narcotics. That narcotic smell sticks to seats or whatever it is that dog indicates on.
Well,
Okay, that's why we're searching vehicle.
I've
Probable
probably
cause. You're a lawyer.
No,
I'm sure you can look it up.
I understand. I just didn't know what. I know the dog has an indicator, and each
Yep.
dog has different ones. I was asking him since he's the canine.
But he's here to support us. He's not involved in stop other and having
I
the
just
dog
want y'all
walk.
to understand I'm being very cooperative in this. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
it's very
I'm
frustrating.
just trying to explain to you what's going on.
And
Okay.
you've been nice. He's been nice. He's been a dick since the time he got here.
But you got to understand that
No,
we didn't
I-
stop you for a traffic violation.
I understand that,
Okay,
but I just want y'all to understand that.
I know
And
that.
so I realize that you can do your job without being a dick, and he doesn't need to walk over to my door and say, get out, I'm taking you to jail. It's ridiculous.
okay. What I want you to understand is totality of the circumstances.
No, I
here.
know. I just don't know
Okay?
why the four of you can be friendly and he's just a dick from the first step. But
Again, I
it's-
didn't see what transpired with you and him because I was dealing with them.
all I said was,
Okay.
it's against the law to record me. Turn the phone off or I'm arresting you. Was the entire thing.
Right. This is why we're at where we're at. You were at a drug house. You're an Uber driver. You picked up somebody you didn't know. All right?
I know.
Okay?
I mean, there's pretzels in there. Some
Dogs
peanut butter
don't,
pretzels.
dogs don't indicate on peanut butter pretzels.
I just,
Okay? I'm
I'm
just trying to
such-
explain to you what's going on.
no, I know. I'm such like a clean cut person that
I'm not saying you're not.
I sit here and
I'm
it's
just
very
trying to explain
frustrating.
to you the totality of the circumstances. You know you have somebody else's driver's license in your center console?
Someone else's driver's license? Is it a black male's driver's
Yeah.
license? It's a client of mine from court last week.
Okay.
He gave me his license
I didn't know
to
he
show
did.
to the DA, and then he left without telling me, waiting for him to call me back. If there's medicine, it's either my mother's or my girlfriend's. Does that?
Pockets on you or anything?
No. These are pocketless shorts. I have literally nothing on me. Go ahead.
Is that your sister, Jennifer?
No, my mother, Jennifer Bright. She was up here this weekend. I think that's melatonin or something for sleeping.
I don't know. It's not scheduled, but if you have medication in the car, you should have prescription.
Is it the prescription on the bottle? I don't know.
It's-
She drove my car this weekend. As soon as I saw that pulled out, I was like, probably my mother's. Yeah, no, she doesn't, but it's. Yeah.
These kinds of infractions highlight how crucial it is to be aware of your rights when interacting with the police. Even when a person has done nothing illegal, the police may look busy by approaching them and asking for identification if they have no valid basis to do so. Citizens are also free to decline to supply information without risk of legal punishment.
Now we get to meet one another. How are you doing? What's going on with you following me? Are you an investigator of some sort?
Can I ask why you pulled me over, sir?
I pulled you over because the young lady came over there and said you've been following her since she left the airport yesterday.
Have I committed a crime?
No, but I'm conducting an investigation. Have you been following that young lady? I mean, if you're an investigator, investigate what? But if you're somebody harassing her or stalking her, me pulling you over to find out who you are is me doing my job.
You mind getting that light out of my eyes?
Sir, it's nighttime. I don't know you from Adam's house cat.
You see both my hands right here.
Well, I don't know if you have weapons in here, man. So I'm going to keep my flashlight right here where it is. I don't have it in your face. That would be in your face. I have it down. I'm trying to show you that respect for my safety. Now, would you agree that I've answered every question you've asked me?
Am I free to go?
No, you're not. Not until I find out who you are. I'm conducting an investigation. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
Have you pulled me for a traffic violation, sir?
No, sir. I've already explained that to you. Now, you can play the back and forth rigmarole all you want to.
Okay, and
The
you
young lady
didn't have
said that you've
PC. I'm not suspected of
The
committing a
probable
crime.
cause is that you've been following this young lady. And she
Do you know
said
that,
her
sir?
life.
Did you see that? I don't have to answer questions.
Okay, you don't have to answer questions. Okay? You do have to identify yourself.
Sir, if you suspect me of committing a crime or about to commit a crime, I have to identify myself. You have no probable cause to pull me for a traffic violation. I asked you why you pulled me.
Because the young lady said that you've been following her.
So you believe everything everyone says to you?
I'm conducting an investigation.
Okay. At this point in time, I elect to not say anything. I elect to speak to my, say anything without having my attorney present.
Call him. Tell him to come up here. We're at the 8100 block of Arlington Express.
Just so you're aware, you're being videotaped.
I do not care. Do you get my good side? My right side is usually my best side. You're one of those people.
Yeah, one of those people. Yeah, you're one of those people, right? Gun and badge, grand extra rice, right?
What,
How about you do your job and honor your oath?
Yeah, I'm investigating.
Yeah, you just take everything everyone comes up to you. Okay, I just said someone pulled a gun on me. You gonna go investigate that?
I sure would. Who pulled a gun on you?
Yeah.
Someone pulled a gun on you?
I don't answer questions, Deputy.
You don't answer questions. Just stand by them. Stand by.
He's coming back up to the vehicle. Your name and badge number, Deputy? Your name and badge number, Deputy? Well, the guy that pulled me is leaving. The guy that pulled me over is leaving. Am I free to go, Deputy? Am I free to go?
No, sir, not yet.
What am I being detained for, sir?
When I get around to get my car where it needs to be, I'll explain to you.
Hey, buddy, what's going on here? Name and badge number, sir?
Simpson 66190.
Masinsin, Masinsin. So I'd like to know why I'm being detained.
So someone's saying that you're claiming you're stopping them. Are you an investigator on it?
Okay, let me make this clear, sir. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm not giving you gentlemen a hard time.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I'd like to know, let me speak for a moment, sir. No disrespect. I would like for you to articulate what crime you suspect me of committing or what crime you suspect me of about to commit.
No, we just have a reasonable suspicion to figure out what's going on.
No, sir. So you don't get to detain me to figure out if I've committed a crime, sir. In order for you to detain me, you must have reasonable, articulable suspicion that either I have committed.
Yeah, we have probable cause.
What is your probable cause?
We got a complaint that we got that the red.
That's not probable cause, sir. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Stalking.
You suspect me of committing
That's why
stalking.
you want to know. Were you anywhere near this?
I don't answer questions. I do not answer questions. If you're going to articulate that you suspect me of committing a crime and have reasonable suspicion of that.
I don't agree with it.
Your name and badge number, sir?
Sir, what's your name?
Your name and badge number, sir? How about all you're being recorded? I've got 4 cameras in this truck. You're required by policy to issue your name and badge number. I'm going to ask you what. I'll get your name and badge number in a minute. Your name and badge number. What's your name? Sir, I'm going to ask you once again. If you want to be a smart ass about it, I'll file an internal affairs case on you. So to extend some professional courtesy and treat me with the respect I deserve, what is your name and badge number?
Well, sir, I gave you mine. 0051.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Deputy. Was that so hard? Your name and badge number, sir.
When I give you my name and badge number,
can I have your name? Lou. I'd like to have your name, sir.
See, the thing is, sir, the law states I don't have to give my name and information unless you suspect me of committing a crime.
I don't.
Then am I free to go? Because this is an illegal detainment.
At this time.
This is an illegal detainment. My attorney, Mr. Eric Friday, would love to bring up a civil lawsuit against you and the city for this illegal detainment.
We're not trying to upset you.
I'm not
We
upset.
had a radio call. We got a radio call that a vehicle matching this description of your vehicle.
The police officer's actions in the scenario depicted appear to violate the rights guaranteed by the U.S. Constitution's First and Fourth Amendments. The First Amendment safeguards the right to free speech, which includes the right to film in public places, while the Fourth Amendment shields citizens from arbitrary searches, seizures, and demands for personal information without justification. In this instance, the citizen used their First Amendment rights to free expression and to keep an eye on public leaders. Filming in public places, particularly at a government facility like a police station, is a legal and protected activity. The police's attempt to impede or create difficulty by requesting personal information not only violates this right, but may also have the unintended consequence of discouraging people from exercising their rights out of fear of intimidation. In addition, if the police approach the person filming and demand identification without a specific reason, such as the person committing a crime or engaging in dangerous behavior, it is an invasion of privacy. According to the law, citizens have the right to refuse to provide identification if they have not broken the law, and if there is no reasonable suspicion supporting the police's request for this information, the demand for identification is unjustified and violates the Fourth Amendment.
Was harassing someone, in a short sense, okay? We don't know anything about it. Your car meets what we were told, and that's why we're questioning.
Okay.
And that's very simple. All we need to do is just ask you the car and where you've been.
May I ask how my name is going to establish whether I've harassed someone or not?
You ask for our name as well.
It would be, but see, I don't...
And you don't have to give it
I appreciate
now,
you saying that, sir.
All right, you don't have to give it now. We'd just like to know, so we can, gentlemen, would that be
My
okay?
name's Mike, sir. You can address me as Mike.
Okay, that's fine, Mike. That's a great beginning. Your car, that's the description we were given.
I respect
Doesn't
that.
mean
I respect
you're guilty.
that. I respect that. You're
It doesn't
talking
mean
to an
you're
ex-law
guilty.
enforcement officer, buddy.
We're not saying you're guilty of anything.
Then
We're
you
not
are illegally
intimating it.
detaining me. I asked the
sir.
last deputy that left. He didn't stop me for a traffic.
Did I just tell you
First of all,
that-
let me calm down. I
Did I-
shouldn't be yelling at you.
Thank you. I'm not yelling at you.
This
right?
deputy that stopped me, sir, did not articulate he would stop me for a traffic violation. Then
No.
I asked him what his probable cause was, or what crime he suspected me of committing, or
No.
what reasonable crime, or which reasonable
In some
suspicion.
case, as I stated, is that we had a description of a vehicle. Your vehicle matched that, and we're just here to determine, or yes, you are the one. Very
But see, the
simple.
law protects me. I don't have to
Well,
answer
that's-
questions.
no, what- Yes, sir. But we're asking for your cooperation.
Mhm.
And can we get that cooperation?
I'm cooperating. The fact that I extend my rights doesn't mean I'm not cooperating, sir.
But I don't understand it. If you said you were an ex-law enforcement officer, and you understand that when somebody calls us and says, hey, this vehicle, okay, and we stop you, and we ask you questions regarding you, either you did or you didn't,
Correct.
wouldn't you think a citizen, if they weren't doing anything wrong, would say, no, I'm not doing
But
that?
see,
or
sir,
whatever?
as a law enforcement officer, I realize how LEOs twist people's words. Let me finish speaking, okay?
Yes, please do.
They twist people's words. Any attorney, and all you three gentlemen will know, you don't ever speak to the cops. Never. You never talk to cops unless you're legally obligated to. I'm very well of my rights, very well aware of my right. Now, I understand you're doing no fault with that. You are doing your job. And the mere fact that I'm exercising my legal rights, okay, Now, the fact that someone called you and said they're harassing doesn't give you the general order just to stop people.
No, that was because a person in a vehicle that matched your description was doing that. We're doing it.
Okay.
And that's all we're coming down to.
But how do you define harassing? Did you ask her what they did? Did you ask the person?
You said a big truck was following her since he was found.
Is that a crime?
Determine that. We just want to make sure.
Do you see where I'm going with this, sir? I mean, I understand. You guys are doing your job, but do you see how this goes? I'm aware of my rights. You do not have, or excuse me, you have the right to ask me whatever question you want.
You're really enjoying this.
I'm not enjoying anything. You know what I am enjoying? That those badges and those guns don't give you the right to violate other people's rights. I've articulated to you that you are illegally detaining me. And because you choose to abuse your authority and not recognize that what I'm saying is a fact, you are illegally violating my rights.
The question is to find out if you are the one or not the one violating this other woman's rights.
But I've made it clear, sir, I'm not going to answer your questions. I've made it clear I'm not. You don't get to. The fact that I'm exercising my rights does not mean I'm not cooperating, sir.
Yes, it does.
It does not. Now, if I was doing something against the law or resisting you in some manner,
we can't do that.
but you don't get to question me so I can give you information so you can make a case or not a case. I'm not saying I am this person. I'm not saying I am not this person. But what you fail to realize is I do not have to speak to you, sir. And that does not give you the right to detain me until you get some information to charge me with a crime. You don't get to search until I say something or you twist something I say to use it against me. You gentlemen have a dangerous job. There is 19 unsolved murders in this city. Okay? You've got much better things to do to fuck with me. I'm not a threat to anyone. What? Sir, there's 5 cops here. The gentleman that pulled me, and if he had any reasonable articulate suspicion, is no longer here. I'm assuming, I don't know where he is or where he's gone. You 3 gentlemen have no first-hand information. No first-hand information. This officer that pulled me over said he spoke with some individual that says I was doing something that was classified as harassment. You didn't say that. I said that officer. Now, were you here? See this camera here? That officer stood here and said he spoke to a woman that said I was harassing her and following her for days. The black gentleman, the gentleman that was here a few moments ago, that has now left the scene. Let me calm down. Once again, gentlemen, if you have a reasonable articulate suspicion of me committing a crime or about to commit a crime, you have a right to detain me as I'm required by law. Short of that standard, you are illegally detaining me. I've asked to be free to go, and you are telling me until I give you some information, that is a violation of my rights, sir. Do you understand that?
Please want to give us Friday.
You know what, guys? I would love to give it to you because I used to be one of them. But because I'm aware of my rights and because of my life experiences with law enforcement, I choose to exercise my rights. Not to be difficult, sir. See, that's just it, because people don't know their rights. And because LEOs, I don't know you 3 gentlemen personally, because I ratted out the crook cops that worked with me, okay? I'm sick of it. The corruption is everywhere. Every single cop in this nation is a liar, all right? I used to be one of them. Yes, sir. If you're going to stand here and tell me you've never falsified, twisted a report just for your benefit, or provided false information, or saw one of your fellow brothers in blue violate someone's rights or do something wrong, by the mere fact of you withholding that information and not going to your supervisor makes you a liar. In your life, you've never, ever lied. You've never, ever lied in your entire life. As a police officer, you've never lied in your life. Sir, you're allowed to lie in investigations. The Supreme Court has ruled you're allowed to lie. I'm a certified interrogator, buddy. Don't sit here and play this game with me. You just lost your credibility. Now, any respectable person would say, of course I've lied. I've lied in the line of duty. I've lied in my personal life. I got more integrity in my finger, buddy, than you've got in your whole body.
Okay, sir, are you following somebody?
I don't answer your questions, sir. Am I free to go? Thank you.
A valid form of resistance that shows a thorough awareness of individuals' constitutional rights is when someone films themselves claiming their rights and refuses to provide identification. This mindset also draws attention to a significant problem. Some police officers' deliberate disrespect for citizens' rights or lack of understanding While enforcing the law in the end, let's focus on the Fruitland Park Police Department officer position.
I just see you filming our lot and everything else. I just wondering if you had any questions for us or anything I could do.
No, just trying to get a shot actually of you, a car coming in or out.
You have an ID I can see, sir, just so I know who's around?
I have an ID, but no, you can't see it.
According to Florida's public records law, when citizens request public records, they have the right to do so without having to reveal their identity until the process is finished. This situation demonstrates a lack of professionalism and needless intervention from Officer Pose while another officer oversees the request for records. Citizens exercise their First Amendment rights of freedom of speech and the press by filming on school property.
This is El Centro Police Department.
I don't know why.
El Centro Police.
How are you guys today?
Good, how are you?
Good. How can I help you, sir?
Oh, we didn't ask for help.
I just see you filming our lot and everything else. I just wondering if you had any questions for us?
No, just trying to get a shot actually of you, a car coming in or out.
Okay. Do you have an ID I can see, sir, just so I know who's around?
I have an ID, but no, you can't see it. Have I committed a crime, or what's the reason you're stopping me?
I'm just stopping to talk to you. I see that.
But why are you asking me for an ID? Can I see your ID?
Absolutely, it's right here.
No, your ID so I can find out where you live.
You don't need to know where I live.
So why would you need to know where I live if I haven't committed a
I'm
crime?
not asking where you live. I'm just asking for your name, sir.
All right, I'm okay.
Do me a favor, don't loiter on the sidewalk. You can go ahead.
Sir, we don't need instructions. We know. You could have just went inside and everything would have been fine.
Kind of serious when it comes to matters of security, so I did want to ask.
This is my police station. I can come and film it anytime I want.
Police station.
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor, just as long as you keep moving, you're free to go about your business. Thank you very much.
Actually, we're okay to stand here as long as we're not blocking the sidewalk. We're very aware of the laws. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your professionalism.
Absolutely, sir. You're good, sir.
What's your name badge number? 307.
Yes, Sawyer.
Sawyer.
And again, if you have any questions, feel free to go to the front counter. We'll answer any questions you might have. We're good.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, they are? Okay. Yes. Thank you.
You have a good day, sir. Stay safe, okay? That wasn't that bad, huh? We tried. You have another one coming in. Another one. Oh, we got another one. Oh, here we go, guys. This guy's